another video and another week. This layout, I just wanted to play and just keep layering things up and just get a little bit messy. I'm actually using a photo that I had in one of the old Creative Memories frames, and you used to be able to get these, I don't know if you still can, but they're like basically a 12 by 12, and it's got a pretty frame on it, and you can swap in and out. You can hang them on your wall, and it's kind of like a picture frame around your artwork. Anyway, I actually had a stack of things on there. Sorry, my dog's coming in. No, it's Gizmo. Hi, mate. And hang on, I've just got to shut the door. There we go. He always lets himself in. He's always got to be in here with me. Yeah, anyway, so I wanted to, if you've been here for 5 minutes, you know that I hate throwing out photos of my children. Sometimes photos are scratched. Sometimes, like we go through different phases where we like certain photos. I put photos on my fridge. I put, the girls put photos up on their wall in their room, and I just can't bring myself to throw them out. So I decided that I was going to still use this photo because it was hilarious. It was my middle child, and she did not want her ears cleaned, and it was actually one Christmas years and years and years ago, and she did not want me to clean her ears out. She'd been playing in the dirt, and I was cleaning out her ears with a face washer. I was not at all hurting her, but she was laughing. She's got the most ticklish ears. It's hilarious. So I just decided to come in with a bit of black acrylic paint, then come across it with a bit of pearl watercolour paint, which once you dry it, it does stay on there. And then I pulled out these flowers. These are some that I have pre-stamped that I have sitting next to me that I think, in a situation like this, I don't really know where I want to go with it. Do I want to be, all water and splashy and all that sort of thing, or do I just want to make it pretty? Now, the reason I went with purple is because this photo has been matted onto purple cardstock and then black cardstock, and that's how it was when it was up on the wall. So I just wanted to continue along the purple theme, and the only reason I went with that is because the face wash is purple. There you go. No big secrets or anything. That's all it was. So, yeah. Now, if any of you guys are following, if you've friended me or whatever, you will have seen how busy we have been. This weekend just gone, my husband and I got in and we ripped up all the carpet and underlay and all the rest of it in our youngest children's room, and we laid laminate flooring, and it is unbelievable. It looks so good. Actually, I'm going to go and share photos over on the group, on the Facebook group, because it just looks amazing. Such a difference. And this is winning Mum of the Year award here, but so we bought this house 17 years ago, and when we bought the house, we were like, that carpet's got to go. It's disgusting. As time went on, things happened, life happened, kids with issues, mum with issues, all sorts of different things. I wasn't working for a point there, all that sort of stuff, life. And as it turned out, we finally just bit the bullet and we did it. So it only took us 17 years to finally rip the carpet up. No rush, can't rush these things, am I right? So we went ahead and we did it, and I tell you what, yes, it was a lot of effort. Yes, it took us a considerable amount of time. And yes, are we going to do our bedroom this weekend? Yes. Hopefully this weekend coming. And because I tell you what, when we pulled up that carpet, I felt like the worst parent on the planet. It was disgusting. The amount of dirt and sediment that had gone through the carpet and was in the underlay part. Is it any wonder my husband and my daughter, Jen, is it any wonder they have hay fever and they have sneezing fits when they get out of bed every day? I could not, if I could take a week off work and rip the other room up, I would do it. It's that gross. I will never have carpet in my home ever again. So now basically my entire home is tiled, other than my bedroom, which still has carpet in it, not for long. It's either laminate flooring, you know, your click clack stuff. And I just got it from Bunnings. And I tell you what, the new 9.5mm, in case you're thinking about doing it, the 9.5mm stuff from Bunnings, the waterproof stuff, it is so good. I remember we looked years and years ago and it just looked flimsy and crappy. This stuff is amazing. So back to scrapping. I am just putting a bit of texture paste down. I actually did this layout over like 3 days. So I started off with black in my head and then I sort of went with the pearlescent paint, and then I sort of come back to it today and I'd already done the flowers and I thought, oh, maybe I could do some texture paste over the top of this. That might help sort of break it up a little bit. And now so this was in the afternoon when I'd come home and I'd been at work, and I wanted to just finish this off because I knew that we were going to have a very busy weekend and I wanted to make sure that I had my layouts done for next week so that I could at least get 2 of them up. Minimum 2 layouts, and so that I wouldn't be stressed. Now, if I can get another one done during the week, I will do that, but I'm guaranteeing you that I have definitely got 2. Sorry about the sun there, guys. I'm trying to block the sun with my body. I could have pulled the blind down, but it was so nice and warm and it had been so cold all day. And I'm just using some stamps and some texture paste, and I use my brayer to put the black down, and then I'm using my VERSAFINE CLAIR ink there, and that one is colour Charming Pink. So I use Charming Pink and Purple Delight. The texture paste that I used was the Crafters Workshop texture paste. I love that one because it dries so quickly. The MARTE one seems to stay really, it's not as light, and it literally stays wet for so much longer. And even if I use my heat tool on it, it still doesn't dry down very quickly. So it's still, my preference is the Light and Fluffy Modelling Paste by the Crafters Workshop. What else did I use? These circle stamps that I've just put on there, they were ones I bought from TEMU, and that was my last order forever ago, and if you've been here long enough, you know I will not buy from there again. What else have I used? I used my herringbone stencil, black and white paint. I used the MARTE watercolors. I come in with those shortly. Now these butterflies, they were cut out from they were a Minte. Let me see if I can I possibly put my finger on it straight away? I bet you I can't. They're ones that I had cut out. They were in an A5. I can't say A5 because my people overseas, it's a different size, isn't it? A 6x8 paper pad, and it was just had a heap of butterflies and stuff, and I just cut them out, and I've just got them sitting in my tray next to me that I forget, now that I'm not in here every single day, I forget to reach into that little tray, and I've got goodies already cut out in there. So then I pulled out my liquid pearls. I'm using, what's that one? That one is Blackcurrant, I think it is. Sorry, I stirred the dust up. Now I need to cough. Excuse me. And Periwinkle. I think I used Periwinkle. I'm just adding a little bit of extra colour to help break up the... So this was day 2 that I was doing this part on the page. I still wasn't finished with it. So that's when I came in with the MARTE. You can see this is actually, they're like little half pans. I don't think I've written on here what it doesn't say on here anywhere. It's just the MARTE watercolors, and they're just like little pans, and you can pull them in and out. They're honestly, they're pretty pigmented. I really do like them. So and you can see here they're really quite dark. I think adding that extra bit of purple on the background, it was feeling very black and white. I didn't bring a drink in with me. I will before I do the next video, next voiceover. Now, sorry about the glare on the photo. This is why I say it all the time. This is why I don't print gloss photos anymore. But, you know, I'm working with what I had. The word brave actually came out of, I think it was a Cocoa Vanilla phrases thingo. I think it was Cocoa Vanilla. Excuse me. I'm not even sick, guys. I'm just irritated. Yeah, it was a Cocoa Vanilla. And it was just the word brave. And I thought, you know what? She was being brave. She was being so brave, she was giggling. It was hilarious. I still remember it. And then I felt, this is another day. This is a different morning. I literally was having my coffee and I went, oh, I know how to finish that off. So before I went to work, I actually came in and finished this layout off, and I was like, that's what it needed. So this piece of mint tape that I'm using, and it's the scrapbook.com mint tape. It goes down and comes up, and it is amazing stuff. And I already had it torn from another layout that I'd done. And when I tear it in half, I just stick the piece I'm not using. I stick it on the cupboard next to me. And because it is so good at being reused and reused and reused, that's what I do with it. Because to get that stuff down here in Australia, it's not cheap. So I go ahead and reuse it. So it was already torn in half, and I just took it off my cupboard and just went bang, bang, bang. And I used the same piece all the way around twice. And I used the metallic acrylic paint from MARTE for the pinky colour. Then I just used my Creative Place Mars Black acrylic paint from Aldi, and that was it. And a bit of white splatters, and that was it. So thank you so much for listening to my waffle. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. I do have my my Buy Me a Coffee link in the description if you would like to help support the channel. Alternatively, if you would just like to thumbs up, all that sort of stuff, leave me a comment, leave me an emoji, any of the above. Let me know what you did like or what you didn't like about this one. Would you like me to do, because I'm only doing a couple of layouts a week, that's what I'm telling myself. If I only do a couple of layouts a week, let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see mixed media like this? Do you want me to break it down a little bit more? I do have an idea in the back of my head where I'd like to go with a few things, and I think it's doable with me working full-time, being a full-time mum, home, all that sort of stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I will be back with another video for you on Wednesday. Thanks guys, chat to you soon. Bye for now.